Yeah, this is Point Black coming in hard and off the card, coming with the flow straight to the barrio, and coming with the heat to the motherfucker street. This is PBNN Point Black, national news, analyzation, and also history. Sometimes a little of this and sometimes a little of that. You know how we do that. You know what I'm saying? This is a late edition and the ghetto edition as well. You know what I'm saying? Now today, as usual, we always got to keep an eye on our government because they're slipping and sliding, as we see, you know what I mean? And they coming with all kinds of garbage, want to tap your phones and want to spy on you, all that good old shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that we must remember and one thing we must understand as a nation and as a people that live on the land is a lot of the garbage mentality that you have been brought up with in your mentality to believe that this is the way it should be, you know what I'm saying, or this is the people that should rule, and this is the people should be enslaved, and this is the people should die, and this is the people. We got to remember that all these things does not stand for life as a whole as people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at many different things, we have to remember one thing, and that is foreign and domestic. You know what I'm saying? You must stand against both foreign and domestic. And sometimes the domestic, you know what I'm saying, coup is inside your government. You know what I'm saying? This is what they mean by foreign and domestic. You're looking at domestic, regular little dummies running around, their little cronies that they allow to get away to keep you mixed up and going. You see what I'm saying? To keep you mixed up and going. But at the same time, while they're keeping you mixed up and going and having you on all these bullshit ideologies, they are not on that. They are on a completely different total understanding as to how they rule and so on. Same as we see with the gun control situation that's going on. But we got to remember something, whether we like it or not, the terrorists is not the people, but maybe a coup by those people, you know what I'm saying? But we got to remember that we must stand up against not only foreign, but domestic terrorism. And sometimes that is inside your government. So you have to start paying attention to more better things in your government as an adult, especially with children. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you love your grandkids, but where's your loyalty to that saying, or where is your showing of that saying that you are going to provide that for them when they are gone, when you are gone, and then when they do the same for theirs, and so on. You know what I mean? Is what I was trying to say. But at the same time, we must look at foreign and domestic coups and terrorists and all kinds of wicked demon acts in our government, not just outside the government, but inside the government. And we have to clean that out. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because you're allowing them to drive your mentality where they want to go. And then when they do certain things and people get hurt, you know what I'm saying, by their ruling inside our government, you know what I'm saying, you want to get mad and then it takes place out here on the street. That is wrong. That is backwards. That's called divide and conquer. While they sit up there, suck off millions and dollars and go into their little crazy coup and castles and do all the blood sucking and all that garbage shit. While you down here stuck with the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? You better hope Elon Musk have a space program for all you. You know what I'm saying? Let's wake up, people. You know what I'm saying? We see a judge we're seeing a judge I think it's Oklahoma. A judge rejects the Oklahoma bid, you know what I'm saying, to block the National Guard, you know what I'm saying, block the National Guard at the federal level. My question is, why is a federal judge not blocking mandates? Is my question on blocking mandates on the military? Why should the military have to take anything at all? They are Nazi. So why should they have to do any kind of testing and venting is beyond me when they are in the most physical condition of most people. You know what I'm saying? Out here, even on the street. You know what I'm saying? So why is he not blocking that mandate on the military, but you blocking, you know, you blocking the National Guard at the federal level, saying that whatever, you know what I mean? And you're rejecting the bid by the Oklahoma National Guard. Does not make any sense to me. That is suspicious, and that's suspect, and that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Why is the judge doing that? Why is he not blocking it for the military so they don't have to deal with that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? The military show this type of judgment by a Supreme Court judge shows a overreach. You know what I'm saying? It shows an overreach and an abuse of federal law and power that was given to you through a elected process in all ways. You know what I'm saying? Or is it so? We must ask. But we see abuse of the federal law to follow wrongful judgment by this administration seems to be an attempt to hurt you, to hurt U.S., to hurt the United States. You know what I'm saying? To hurt the United States. They need to protect the United States, because I don't understand what the Supreme Court is doing. You know, it seems like an attempt to hurt the U.S., the United States. You know what I'm saying? United States protection. You know what I mean? When there's no proof that the method have solved anything at all. Solved anything at all. There's no proof to that. We must look at. We must look at. You know what I'm saying? There's no proof to the fact that their method or whatever they have run into us, you know what I'm saying, have any solution or proof that it works at all. Let's get that straight. The federal, you know what I'm saying, the federal government needs to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? The federal court have its weight. When we look at the federal court and the Supreme Court, it has its weight, but no worth. You know what I'm saying? No worth for our military men and women. Many have talked. Many have talked. Who is working for the deep state? Many have talked, but who and them? Or shall we say many have talked? Who is working for the deep state? Saying they had. But now we see. You know what I'm saying? They had, but now we see. You know? When we see this wrongful behavior, we must start to pay more close attention. You know what I'm saying? As we see. You know what I'm saying? That is what they claim. That is what they claim. But it did not work. So, their claim is false and needs to be put before the world's court on their aid. You know what I'm saying? It did not work. To the word of the trust that they claim. You see, was a solution. You know, what they claim did not work. To the work of the trust that they asked the American people to do, that they claim was the solution. The solution. So, where is the solution when we have a rise? The so-called virus. They said it was a solution to the so-called virus. No matter the name, it is no matter the name of the virus, whether you have 10 names or mutations, whatever, is still on the rise, as we see. So how did it save lives is my question. Once in, so it was on. Once people admitted to going and doing this because they believed and They gave and they trusted these demons. You went and did it. So in it is. So it was on. Biden whole term is straight bullshit. And that's facts and point blank. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Trick to get it in. Because no one was sick in New York, especially, until Como pulled that bullshit. For real. You know what I'm saying? Como rise. You know what I'm saying? This is about control, if you ask me. This is about control. Didn't Kamala, the crook, but, without crooked butt, you know, saying it was life-saving venting treatment? That was, to me, misinformation. Even going back to those, like the West Indian lady that was up there, I think she from Jamaica or whatever country, Haiti, I don't know. But she was up there saying that she did this and she had it 3 times and she couldn't wait for this and she couldn't wait for that. And she got her three times all that and what's going on and come up there smiling while she getting it, the first lady to get it. You know what I'm saying? All that to me seems to be a form of a trickery and misinformation. But we see there's a lot of Luciferians, especially with the red hairdo. And as long as it keeps going, you know what I'm saying, this control will remain. Dumb people, not all, but many, pulled us down this road and continue to do so. So, if Biden was concerned about finding this pandemic, you know, if he was so concerned about solving or ending this pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Why is there still a mandate? Is the question. Why is there a mandate at all? It's my question. Why is there, you know, a mandate? We must understand that. Why is there still going on for this long? Why is there a why is they so concerned of anything such as a COVID-19 even passport? We wonder. A passport in many forms. We must look at every move as they amount on our nation. It is not all right for government to overreach in any pandemic because lives are being lost. So the people must step up as the power to make sure that their involvement within their state is based on quelling that pandemic. You cannot wallow in the pig pen and expect that it will end. You know what I'm saying? You know, we must solve that, and we must use our power as the people in the state. You know what I'm saying? That goes beyond. You know what I'm saying? That goes beyond. So when we see a government overreach, you know what I'm saying, in the pandemic, that goes beyond the lines of healing. Don't you think? It goes beyond the lines of healing. So we got to pay close attention to that. You know what I'm saying? That you know, it goes beyond the line of healing that do not call for federal muscle nor power. And where is Black Lives Matter again? Damn. Black Lives Matter, huh? We ain't getting a peep or a word out of these fools. So where is Black Lives Matter again? What a fake of the funk, if you ask me. It seems like more than a fake of the funk. You know what I'm saying? We hear nothing from them on these matters. We see when the smoke is clear. Who's left standing? Don't. Who's left standing? Don't we? You know what I'm saying? We see who's left standing. You know what I'm saying? As we see. We need to investigate many who was playing in the field. Who was playing in the field? You know what I'm saying? Point blank. So, where is the true support that seems so real but did nothing to show any real worth? No more than a loudmouth set of clouds, if you ask me. And whose side was Black Lives Matter on? Because it would be still, if they were so sincere, they would still be, by now, it would be still on. To the top. Call for more Supreme Court and come up with more justice. You punk. Not bullshit that show what side. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not just bullshit. That shows what side they are on. And it's not the side of the people, because you tore up the people's store on the common people level. You tore up the stores, you hurted people, and so on. We have got to come to better realization of who jumps up in front of our show and cause chaos within our country. Black Lives Matter needs to be investigated on many criminal charges. Talking about insurrection, my behind. What about the insurrection that took place in the cities on the people? Coming with another one.